Good evening. You are watching Reporters Diary on the Eco of India's Facebook page. And before we move ahead with reports from reporters, let me bring you the important points which are in news today. India and the US today signed the landmark Defense Pact (PECA), which will make way for sharing of high-end military technology, geospatial maps, and classified satellite data between their militaries. The two countries held a high level dialogue today where they vowed to ramp up their security ties and boost strategic cooperation in the Indo Pacific. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar held the third edition of the 2+2 talks with US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Defense Secretary Mark T. Esper. Day before the first phase of assembly elections in Bihar, Congress President Sonia Gandhi today appealed to voters to bring change in the state and build a new Bihar, alleging that the JDU BJP government there has deviated from its path and was high on power and ego. Addressing voters in Bihar through a 4 minute long video message, the Congress president said the Nitish Kumar led dispensation in Bihar is doing nothing good for the poor people and claimed that laborers and farmers are deeply disappointed with the government there. The Supreme Court today said that a CBI investigation in the recent Hathras case, in which a Dalit girl was allegedly brutally raped and died of injuries, will now be monitored by the Allahabad High Court. The Supreme Court also said that all the aspects of the case, including monitoring of probe and providing security to the victim's family, as well as the witnesses, would be considered by the Allahabad High Court. The apex court bench also said that it will consider a plea for transferring the case from out of Uttar Pradesh after CBI completes its investigation. India has urged all stakeholders in the Middle East to work constructively for peace, stability, and development, and has called on all parties concerned to completely stop supporting terrorist forces like the ISIL. In a written statement on the Security Council's open debate on the situation in the Middle East, India has mentioned about efforts it has made for ensuring peace and stability of the region by deploying its personnel as part of UN peacekeeping forces through humanitarian assistance, development cooperation, and capacity building. For the first time, scientists have confirmed presence of water on the sunlit surface of the moon. Using NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, the researchers detected water molecules in Clavius crater, one of the largest craters visible from the Earth, located in the moon's southern hemisphere. And now I'm joined by our team of reporters. And yes, we start with you, Asmita. What all happening?
Hi, Safi. From Kolkata, I would like to bring that veteran actor Soumitra Chatterjee's condition continued to be critical today. And according to doctors, his kidney is not functioning properly and he is still under invasive ventilation support. And Safi, creatinine level is in the actor's blood is rising, causing concern for the doctors. And according to sources, they are considering applying renal replacement therapy on the ailing actor. And Safi, we all know that immersion has started. So, immersion of Durga idols in Ganga continued today. And though lesser numbers of idols compared to Sunday were immersed, today members of Puja committees were seen bringing idols to Babughat, and both Kolkata police and KMC authorities were also very active in the area to ensure that the water of Ganges does not get contaminated due to this immersion of process. And so immediately after immersion, the structure of the idols were being lifted from the waters using a giant crane. And Sabi, another story from the hills that I would like to mention here is that members of Sikkim Progressive Youth Forum are continuing with their week-long sit-in agitations with the demand of removing the limit on tax, 6 passenger per taxi. And Sabi, they are saying that this is seriously hampering their business as well as causing immense inconvenience to passenger and tourists. And Safi, however, the government does not seem to be accepting this at present, as none from the Home Department has invited them for talks. And that's all I have from the Hill,
All
Safi.
right, thank you, Smita, for all the updates from West Bengal and Sikkim. We move on to now Port Blair's. Yes, Razia, what all is happening there?
Good evening, Shafi. I would like to start with the encroachment and the crackdown of illegal quarry activity in Isles. The district administration in Camel Bay cleared over 2 hectares encroachment land and appealed the general public to refrain from activities and encroaching on the government land illegally. Another is, Shafi, the South Andaman District Administration cracked down on illegal quarry activities and earth cutting, illegal mining of stone detected at Bimblitan village. Hefty fine of rupees 2,40,000 imposed on violators. Also, stone crushing unit sealed at Brukshabad area. As part of its bid to stop illegal activities in South Andaman district, a surprise field visit was carried by the Deputy Commissioner of South Andaman here. And Shafi, the much awaited Durga Puja celebration come to an end finally in these islands. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, less devotees were seen most of the puja pandals, and the bhog and cultural program was really missed by the Bengali people of these islands. That's all from Port Blair, Shafi.
All right, thank you, Razia. Thank you, Asmita, for joining Reporters Diary. Viewers, this is all we have this evening in Reporters Diary. Please do join us again tomorrow for the updates. Thanks for watching.